Hi everyone, it's Justine here from House of Mahalo. Thanks so much for joining me. Welcome to another What's on Your Desk Wednesday. So, what's on my desk this week? We have got these. I have no idea what even to describe these as. I think what I would call them is, some pieces are genuine trash, packaging, you know, that kind of thing. But what I'm wanting to describe them as is, for example, we've got this pocket that I made, which is lovely, but it just is not fitting into any of my projects. So what I'm wanting to do is cover up these things with scraps, the Edith Holden scraps, because it's kind of a mop-up from that as well. And then I can hopefully turn them into things that I would want to decorate. So that's kind of the plan. I've got these from Stamperia, which I'm not a huge fan of the design of these flowers and things, and they just are not fitting into what I'm doing. And this envelope, I'm not a fan of how this all looks. I love the dragonfly, but I'm not a fan of all this. So I kind of want to get these turned into things that I would want to use. So I suppose it's a shop your trash, a mop up, I don't know. So yeah, that's what we've got. So this came from a birthday card, and originally I was going to try and cover up where it says birthday, and I was playing around with it. In the end, I just thought, you know what, I just want to put something down on top of it and then go from there, really. So I've got some Edith Holden scraps left over, and I've got some text ones, and then I've got some random scraps as well, which may come in. So I suppose it's just a case of finding a scrap that will fit, because obviously it's just going to be a base with which to decorate up with other things. That's kind of what I'm thinking to do. So yeah, a bit of an odd one. That's kind of why I wanted to do these What's on Your Desk Wednesdays, is because sometimes it doesn't really fit into like a tutorial as such. It's literally just I have this thing and I don't know what to do with it, so I'm just gonna do something with it, you know. And yeah, that's what I'm thinking anyway. Right, so I'm gonna do it, you know, mass make style, where I do all the cutting out after, because yeah, we're just gonna get on with it. Right, so unfortunately I can see that through the paper. I mean, it's not overly so. What would I use this as? Some kind of embellishment, I suppose. That's too small. So yeah, it might not be the most thrilling video, but I'm hoping that you'll get something out of it, even if it's just a bit of company. Oh yeah, let's do the beehive bee thing. Again, this is something, it was like a, you know, a thank you card you get in an order, and I looked into decorating this, you know, to cover up the thank you part, and I had these things for ages, but they just were not fitting into any projects I'm doing like anytime soon. That's kind of, yeah, what happened really, I suppose. So I don't want to sit on them any longer. I want to get on with it. So this one, if you're going to see the back of it, obviously I'd cover that up. If not, it will just be an embellishment, but you know, I can come back to that later, can't I? So I don't want to completely lose the pink. I just want to tone it down a little bit. Where I don't mind there being, you know, a nice pink border or something. So let's see about that. I'm going to use the trimmer in a minute. I just wanted to get the ball rolling. I don't want to keep those bits. So yeah, it's basically a case of just you know, using these bases And then you know, once we decorate them up, they'll look the part, you know. They'll look more with what you want to use them for. That's, oh yeah, that's the ambition today, I suppose. Yeah, see, I don't mind the nice, you know, pink border. I mean, I love that paper. Nice pink with gold is stunning. I love it. And unfortunately, it's just not fitting into any projects I'm doing. So I'd best, you know, I want to use these things. So I kind of feel like I'm best, yeah, turning them into things that I can get use from, you know. Right, now if I'd thought about it, I would have put the thumb notch in before gluing it. So, right, I'm just going to pop that in and just give it a moment, and then I can cut that divot back out. So yeah, as I said, it's literally just a base with which we can do things with now. And I've done this kind of thing before. I think I might have done this in the Scrapbusting challenge where, oh, in many things that I've done, I suppose. You know, we've just turned the things into things. So what I'm thinking is I could put that there, and then we could have something up there, couldn't we? What do we think? Actually, I didn't really get many neutral things out. I might do that. You know, not everything has to be Edith Holden. But you know, yeah, I would just rather so, oh, I'm just laughing, I can hear my dog. So I'm just going to cut that so I can see where the edge of the paper is. He's such a groaner, honestly. He's outside my door and I can just hear him. He's probably moaning at me like, let me in. He likes being with his mama. So I'm keeping an eye on the time because it would be very nice if we could actually finish these today, as in, you know, find things to decorate them with. And as I said, well, probably as I said every time I've done one of these videos, these Wednesday videos will be a little bit on the longer side, just purely, you know, to fit these different things in and have a chatty video, which, you know, I don't mind doing once in a while. Okay, I just brought that in a little bit because I'm probably going to cut this one on the trimmer, because I think when I cut it out it was a bit wibbly. A bit wibbly wobbly. Okay, so that's that one. So this, right, what was I thinking for this? So I like the dragonfly. So I don't want to cover the dragonfly then, I want to keep that. But that means I do want to, and again, I like this dragonfly down here, I just don't like these flowers. You know, the quality of them is not amazing. And then, yeah, those colours for me I wouldn't put with the dark green, so I want to cover that. Oh, I'm just thinking. So I think what I'd do first is cover these, and I'm looking around my desk because I'm thinking do with some more scraps. I'm thinking I'd probably go with something more neutral, like book page. My voice is going very high because I'm questioning myself. So I need to find some. So I'll just be a second. All right. So Simone, the lovely Simone, sent me some happy mail, and it was full of foreign language book pages. So I thought I would use some of these, I think. Okay, so I'm going to be steady with the glue because I don't know, you know, I want to be careful not for the glue to go through the book page. So yeah, so this will be a flip up pocket basically is what I'm making, if it wasn't obvious. But you know, that's the thing, is sometimes we have things in our stash that you know, we had for whatever reason, and if you're just not getting use out of them, then I feel like, you know, is it better to cover them so that you can get use from them, you know? That's kind of what I'm thinking. So yeah, I'll do the cutting off in a minute. So I'm hoping I can get, well, I don't know how far this book page will stretch, but if I could get a few in. Use the scraps. Haha. Let's see. Probably not. Oh, that's not straight. Try that again. There we go. That's that. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with the front yet. So I'll keep that scrap, and then we want another one for here. Oh goodness me. I've just done a video. I'm laughing because I've just done a video which I don't know if you would have seen it yet, because I don't know how the videos are, you know, I don't know what order the videos are coming out at. Oh, just in. So yeah, I've just done a video of me matting envelope flaps for a specific project. It's one of my Saturday spotlight videos, and I'm laughing because I'm like, you know, I'm doing a completely different video, different project. But for me, I'm like, oh, I've just been matting envelopes and envelope flaps, and I'm doing it again. Funny. So it looks like a right mess now, but once we've cut all those down, so yeah, I'm just going to put it to one side whilst I keep on my gluing, and then I'll do all the cutting, and then so this is part of a birthday card, and I thought I would just use it for the card, and I think I was thinking I could make pockets. So not gusseted or anything, they will just be pockets, but I'm thinking, you know, quite nice deep ones. So, you know, again, these are things I've had in my stash where I thought I might have used, you know, those butterflies as something, but it just wasn't happening for me. So in the end I thought, you know what, I'm gonna make pockets. Again, I just want to use the scraps. I was just wondering, I've got a wider one. Sorry, I was just thinking that doesn't fit, but I could do some kind of text down it. And then, you know, just wants a label or something. So as I say, they won't look like much when you actually, you know, when you first glue your scraps on, they will just look a bit higgledy. A bit higgledy. But you know, they will turn into things once you've, you know, finished them and decorated them. So I'm gluing it this side because those butterflies and cakes have glitter on them and they're a bit bumpy, so I'm thinking probably be better, because these are going to be pockets, to have the flat card side on the back, you know. I can't get my words out. Probably still thinking about those envelopes. If you haven't seen the video yet, it won't make any sense to you what I'm talking about, but yeah, I don't think I want to see envelopes for a while. Oh, I never thought I'd say that. But yeah, as I say, I don't know if you've seen the video yet, so I'll shush my talking, because if it's not making any sense, you're just going to be thinking, what is she going on about? Okay, so again, off to one side. Powering through the scraps. I'm doing my best. So that could go that way. Couldn't it? That would cover that up. It's too wide for most projects. But I could just cut it down once I finish gluing. You could, yes, you could do that, Justine. Well done. A light bulb moment. But yeah, it's just a case of just, yeah, I want to power my way through these scraps, and it's truly a mop-up project because these are all things left over from my Edith days. Oh, I don't know. I'm a bit, it's warm in here, so I'm a bit loopy today. Right, let's move those over. Got scraps galore. Woohoo. Right, so I need to obviously cut everything out. So I'm gonna, I just thought of Tanya saying that. She used to say that a lot. So let's cut these out. So yeah, I probably won't bore you with this part because I want to do some decorating, because it would be lovely if I could get to the end of today's little crafting session and have these things actually turned into stuff that I'm going to use. So I will pause now. I'm just literally going to go around, cut everything out, and then we will see what we can put on them to turn them into things. So, you know, it's really simple. It's just a background, but, you know, once we start decorating it up, it's going to look really different. So I'll see you in a jiffy. Okay, then I've got everything cut out and ready. So yeah, that we've got the flag, the pocket. I decided to turn this little piece into a mini pocket, so I thought that would be cute. This piece I turned into a tag and just backed it. You saw me do the pocket. I've just added the thumb notch at the top. This one was originally this way. I actually thought if I cover the writing there with something, then I thought that would look just fine going that way. So that's those. And here is how the envelope is currently looking. So we've got the dragonfly will be on one side of the page, and then it will flip up, and that's how it looks with the book text. And I've just glued it and inked around and everything. So yeah, looking much better now. And I thought I would continue the, you know, this foreign text over this side to, as I said, I'm not a fan of that flower, but I do want to keep the dragonfly and everything on this side. So yeah, I thought we would do that. And then I don't know if this wants anything else, you know, decoration wise. What's that? Probably does, but yeah, I'll probably put this to one side and focus on the others for now, because I think some of the other ones will be really quick and easy. We're going to use some clusters that I've made. Woohoo! I'm guilty of loving making clusters, and then I don't always. Never inked that edge. How do I feel about that? Yes, I want to ink it. Yeah, I make clusters, love making clusters, and then I kind of forget to use them. I don't know why. But yeah, we're going to use some of those today. So let me just get in with some glue. So it's surprising really how, you know, you can start with something that you're really not a fan of, and then it's just a case of, you know, I mean, really, at the end of the day, you could argue that just adding some neutral to it has helped, because then from there you can decorate them really however you like, can't you? You're not tied to any colour scheme or theme or anything. Oh, I might have to shut my window. It's I had the window open whilst I had you on pause, and the wind is really howling now. I definitely prefer that. Obviously it does want something, but I'm just going to put that to one side whilst I have a think about it, because some of these others, as I said, I mean, instantly, how much better does it look? So yeah, I want to use some of these clusters that we've made recently. I do have a video on these things. So I think this is quite a heavy piece, so I'm going to use the fabric tack on this one, just where this the space here is packaging. So, and you know, I don't feel the need to do anything else to that. So basically it's I was going to say it's a cluster on top of an embellishment piece, I suppose, to make an embellishment. Oh, it's like an Inception. Now I want to add 1 million. No, I'm joking. You can add like I was going to joke and say, oh, mini cluster on another cluster. No, don't take it too far. But you know, that can be, you know, very nicely on a page. You could turn it into a paper clip maybe. Obviously I'd have to cover that up where it was glued to the birthday card. But yeah, it's finally become something that I will actually be able to get use out of. So I'm glad that I've done this. I was sort of putting it off because, you know, when you make things or you have things and you just think, oh, I really wish that I could find a way to use that. I'm really liking that one there. It's bringing out some of the pink of the flowers, and then you've got some of the green there from the perfect size. I mean, it was like it was made for it, and I promise you it wasn't. This is when I cut down, I was cutting down my one of my snippet strips. We cut it down and decorated up a whole bunch of embellishments. Just really simply, it was just, you know, an image and a word or a label or something. There wasn't a lot to it, but it looks really nice on that. I've completely forgot what I was saying. Oh, I was putting it off because, you know, you have these things and, you know, underneath that was a pretty, you know, pretty illustrations and everything, right? And I guess I just felt like, would it be a waste for me to cover it? And this paper was really nice. I really like the paper, but they just weren't fitting into things that I was doing. So I was putting it off, and I'm glad that I have not kept putting it off, because actually it's definitely helped. So I'm thinking, where's that I wanted to cover up the writing, didn't I? And I thought I'm really liking this foreign text on it. What's that? So let's get some glue. I didn't think past this point in terms of I know that I wanted to cover up the writing, but I don't know, you know, it still feels like a background because, you know, the image isn't like a complete image. It is a, you know, it was a scrap, right? Oops, sorry, I'm just trying to make sure that's straight. I mean, it might just want a label, maybe. Sorry, I'm thinking now. But yeah, I'm glad to finally get a couple of clusters used. As I said, I am a little bit guilty of making these things and then kind of forgetting to forgetting to use them. I've done it again. I didn't ink the side before glue. I don't know what's wrong with me. I mean, it doesn't matter, but I would prefer that to be inked. Yeah, labels. Right, what have we got? Because I'm a little bit low on labels. That much I do know. I promise you, I haven't planned how I'm decorating these. Yeah, label is the right thing. I mean, that was pretty almost spot on. I just want to double check. Any of these, Justine, pick one. All of them look good. Sorry, I'm just those are like my sciencey labels. I like everything. I haven't used these dictionary ones in a while. That's a bit too green. No, I think we want to go sciencey, or if we're not going sciencey, it's when I'm probably jugging you or not. I apologise. Then possibly you know, we're possibly a number as well. Oh, decisions. I like them all. That's the problem. So if you like them all, just pick one. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Oh goodness me, I don't know what's wrong with me. It's like, you know, you put something down and you like it the first time, and then if I let myself look for other stuff, I then get torn between, you know, I like everything. Oh, decisions. But yeah, that was pretty spot on. So this is a big pocket. You know, obviously it would be likely more for a folio or something. But yeah, I just felt like, you know, I can't do much with the greeting card, so I may as well use it for the card. Now, obviously, I don't do that with all greeting cards. You know, some of them, if I'm able to use them, if I'm able to use the images, then I do. It's just sometimes, especially you know birthday cards and stuff, if they're, you know, cupcakes and things. Obviously, I don't really make journals in those sorts of themes. So, but yeah, it feels good to be able to use the card, you know, because card can be expensive. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I was just wondering if I might do a little bit of stenciling, like you know, like a, what's the word? Almost like a T-ring stencil. Yeah, I'll put that there, remind me. Right, then we've got this one. This is kind of a background as well. It's got less in the background though, doesn't it? Yeah, this one looks a little bit less so. So, both of these really want more, don't they? I could do something like that on that one. I've got various, that's wrong colour, that's wrong colour. I've got various little pieces like that. Just trying to decide on colours. Oh, that's a nice, oh, that's nice. Yes, let's do that. And then I was just thinking, could beef it up a little bit. With some scraps. So put that one to one side. I'm not sure about that one. So we'll do that. What else have I got? I've got plenty of scraps. I'm just I've got them to the side of me so I don't get them all over the desk. And I'm just thinking, yep. Sorry, I'm just tearing this. Actually, no, sorry. We've already got book text on it, so I was just thinking to bring some more colour in, but I would really like to use these scraps I've got on my desk. It would be very good to get these used, I think. Funny that side, there we go. Yeah. And then it wants, you know, a word or a label or something. So, sorry, I go a little bit in my head when I'm collaging because I'm concentrating so much about, you know, what I'm putting where. Oh, this is a bit brittle, this, be careful. Must be old. Really interesting though, I don't know what language it is. Simone, if I remember rightly, is from the Netherlands, so it might be, you know, some kind of Dutch text maybe. I think she did say, but I can't remember what she said. It's always interesting having different book text. I find it, yeah. I think that's probably one of my favourite things about junk journals is when you can use these types of things, these types of supplies. I find it really interesting. And I know I'm not the only one because obviously book pages are one of the most popular supplies probably. Yeah, let's just beef that out a little bit. So I don't know why I keep saying beefed it out. It's a tag, Justine. Oh dear. So yeah, so something like that. So I'm going to go ahead and glue that down, and then it just wants like you know, a word or a label, doesn't it? Was there something else that wanted a label? Can't remember. I think it's my 4th video today, so I'm a little bit. When you film back to back like this, it's very helpful because it's helped me get ahead a little bit, which is what I wanted. It's been driving me nuts being behind. Because it just, you know, being ahead gives you then freedom to, if you're unwell or if you need time off for some other reason, just gives you that freedom to do so without thinking about other things. But because it's been 4 videos, I'm a bit like, I don't know, all the projects have kind of rolled into one. A little bit. So I can't really remember what I've done. I quite like that. Do I dare try and tear this down a little bit? Okay, right. If I go carefully. Eee, carefully. It's because it's so small. Hold it steady. There we go. Okay. This is obviously from the Edith Holden book. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, it's technically a scrap, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, I'm enjoying these what's on my desk. Well, I'm enjoying all of the sessions I'm doing at the moment, but yeah, I'm really enjoying the what's on my desk sessions because it really is. It's making me power through things that I've had on my list for a while or had on my desk for a while, and I just never gave myself the time to get on and do the things, you know. And then I think I'm just going to chop off the bottom of it, just because I think it would look better. Yeah, just having slightly less space at the bottom. Okay, yeah, and then it just wants a hole. I'm going to sew around this one, so I won't put the eyelet in, but I might as well get the hole in, and then I know where that's going. Oops. Brill, okay. So we have a tag. How are we doing? I can't remember how we're doing for time, if I'm completely honest. So I've got this little pocket, and I did wonder, somewhere I've got a little Tim Holtz bee, which I'm thinking I want to try and do that. So I'll leave that for another time. Right, we have this. Could be as simple as just having a label on it. Ew. I never used the square ones. Yeah, and then we can do some stenciling on the book text. Well, that's easy. I didn't know whether I wanted a label or if I wanted to like bring up some greenery, like a sticker or a fussy cut or something, but I really like that. Brilliant. Well, I'm very happy that I've sat down and done this. So, moral of the story, don't be scared to change ephemera that, you know, looks pretty, but if it's not fitting in with your projects, either send it on to somebody else or, you know, see if you can repurpose it. Yeah, there we go. That looks pretty cool. So that'll flip up and this will be the thing. And then, as I said, I'm really happy with that dragonfly. Yeah, that's looking 1,000 times more what I have in my mind when I, you know, have that kind of a piece. I still don't know what to do with this. I don't know if I should be like adding a cluster or, oops, sorry. Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely missing something in the background, you see. So is it missing a bit more interest? So clearly I'm loving this this book text. Right, where's my ruler? I just want to give that a torn edge down there. Okay. Just thinking. Oh gosh, there's always one, isn't there? I say it every time, there's always one that has you flummoxed. I mean, it's not that I don't like it. It's fine. It's just not blowing me away. And I don't want to be here too long. I don't want to. I worry if I take too long over things that I seem a bit, you know, I'm a bit annoying or something. I like the dragonfly. I was just wondering if it wanted more of a picture. So then I thought, you know, once you start bringing in like animals or things. I'm just thinking it wants something in the background. So I've just got, you know, this is where I keep all my you know, collaging bits. I don't think so. I think it wants something solid. Well, that's got a bit of green on. Let's try this one. You know, I could tear it down if it's too much. Oops. Come on. Everything's sticking to me. So you know, the Edith Holden then becomes, you know, a background piece. Oh, the dragonfly is lovely. Okay, so yes. Now what? So I definitely want that under there, that's fine. Put that back. I was just thinking to carry on that that book text, because I have plenty more of it. On the other side. Oh, I hope I haven't been too long. I don't know how long I've been on video. Hopefully it's not been too long. As I said, these Wednesday videos, you know, I have permission. I gave myself permission to just be, you know, take my time with things if I need to. Okay, and then, do we want just a teensy bit up there? Is that too much? I'm just going to turn it upside down to see if that has a difference. So if we put that one that way, that one's already sideways. So let's turn this one upside down just to throw things off a little bit. What do we think? It's surprising how turning something upside down can actually make a difference. I think it like tricks your eye into thinking that you're not looking the exact same thing 3 times, you know, over and over, even though it is. It's a weird trick, that. So let's do this. I'll figure that out in a minute. So what did we have and where did we have them? Okay, so we want book text in this corner. So that's you. You're ready to come in. Yep. And then we have book text down the bottom. Yep. And oops, slightly in the corner, that's it. Nice. Now, because we've turned this upside down, I don't know if I want this in the back. No, I do want this. Yeah, I want this forward. So if I glue this down, and then that other text can go on top. Gosh, sorry. Brain whirring away, positively whirring. There we go. Well, there we go. I mean, you know, considering I've used the Edith Holden, for me, a lot of these things don't have to just stay within my Edith Holden projects. I now feel like they could go off in any kind of botanically type project that I plan on doing. So I'm pretty happy with that. I don't know if I should have cut that down any, but oops. Okay. Yeah, it's a long video. Oh, but I love that. And then I feel like it just wants a number or something. So let me see what I can find, and then, well, that's the last one, isn't it? So I might as well, I'm just gonna, you know, oh, I like that. These were sent to me in a happy mail. Little like stamped things. Well, there was loads of stuff in the pack. There was all you know, fussy cuts and die cuts and things. Keep me going for a long time. That's a bit too dark. That's what I went with. There we go. So we've got a pocket. We've got another pocket. I just did the stenciling, which has just changed that quite a bit. We've got a baby pocket and an embellishment piece. A pocket, coin pocket, using the clusters, and then a little tag. And then we've got the flip up envelope, which will go over the page. Yeah, I'm really chuffed, considering those started as things that were a bit random and just I couldn't get them to work with anything that I had going on. These look like they're much more up my street now. So this was a What's on Your Desk Wednesday. and as you could see at the beginning of the video, what's on my desk was very random. But just by sitting with coordinating papers and things, I mean, that one's obviously a bit of a red herring, but I still love it. Yeah, you can really make them, you know, work for you. So your reminder, if you've got ephemera that is just not working for you, consider repurposing it and repurposing it into something that you will use. So thanks you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that, and I shall catch you very, very soon. Bye for now.